Hello. What's up, fellas? Good to see everybody tonight. So, tonight is the first Monday of August, August 2nd. It is episode, I think, 84 of Air Marshal Mondays. And as always, we are doing our virtual fly in on the first Monday of the month. You may hear the dogs yelling and Amy yelling back at them. Excuse me. So, hopefully, everybody is doing well tonight. And if you haven't caught it yet, be sure to check out the X-Fly series review that I put out on Saturday evening. It is good stuff. If you haven't seen it yet. So we're going to switch over to the fly-in because I know nobody wants to see my ugly mug. All right. So for tonight's fly-in, we're going to do basically the same thing that we did in July. It seemed to work out well. So we're still going to have a we're still going to have a $25 gift certificate up for grabs, but rather than having a contest, we're basically just going to make it free flight, and everybody that participates, because this seemed to go over very well, everybody that participates in the free flight, as long as you're here and in the room towards the end of the show, so when we get to like 9:50, as long as you're in the virtual fly-in at 9:50 and you're participating and you're flying, you are going to be eligible to win. We're going to put your name on a wheel, and woo, everybody is going to be eligible to win the gift certificate, which makes it more fun for all of the people involved and makes it a little less intimidating for the folks that normally wouldn't jump into these things. And that is the goal here, is for everybody that wants to have an opportunity to get in here and have fun with us, fly some planes, and have an opportunity to maybe win a gift certificate. Hold on, I gotta land this thing. Let's see if I can do it without wrecking. Nice. So I'm gonna get my little A10 out the way here so other people can use the runway. All right. Very cool. So let's say hi to all the folks tonight that are here with us. We've got Mike SSI. Good evening to you. Mr. Rich M. What's happening? Reed Smith. Kevin Missons. Good evening to you. Welcome to the show. If you haven't been here before, welcome. We got Paul McNeil, Dennis Farley, Richard Webb, Garrett being Garrett, Mr. EQRC, Victor Shameless, Keith Higgins, Tony Spears, and the Pickled Pilot. Now, for those of you guys that have been here before, you know how this works. For those of you guys that have not been here before, I'm going to tell you how it works. All right, so initially, everybody that the way this is going to work is I am going to put $25 in the pot for a gift certificate to Horizon Hobby. And all PayPal donations that we bring in this evening, so they have to be PayPal donations, they can't be super chats. All PayPal donations that I bring in over the course of the evening will get added to that pot, and we're going to spin a wheel at the end with all of the people who participate in the virtual fly-in, and whoever gets picked by the wheel wins the whole shebang, right? So we have had this thing get up to as high as $300 in the past. Who knows how high it's going to get tonight? Right now we have $25 in the pot, and like I said, everybody who contributes to the pot is adding towards that total number at the end, and everybody in the room that is flying with us in virtual fly-in, so you have to be in the multiplayer room in real flight. Everybody that's flying with us will have an opportunity to win. Now we're going to change the room because I know that there are some folks that like to get in here and fly with us that do not have real flight 9.5. So we're going to change to a different airport that is more readily supported. Sorry, folks, if you already started flying, I apologize. This airport is a little better for folks that have earlier versions of real flight. So we can have a larger group that is able to participate with us. You don't necessarily have to have the same airplanes that we do, but in order to jump in here with an earlier version of real flight, you do at least have to have the airfield. Sorry, the dogs are making a bunch of noise. Dewan Smith, how's it going? Woo! So Dewan Smith was our winner from last month. I believe he received a $100 gift certificate to Horizon Hobby. Oh, are we still alive? What is up? So Quinn, as long as you have, if you've got real flight, I think 7.5 or later, you can join in real flight 9.5 multiplayer sessions. So, Mr. Dave Nixon, what's up? All right. Oh, 6.5. Yeah, you're a little bit outdated. Hey, there's no better time to upgrade. Grab your there's no better time to upgrade to Real Flight 9.5. Let's see. I'm gonna switch over to a different airplane. Some Thunderbirds action. All right. Oh, these little planes are fun. So once I land, since we're not doing any kind of insano competitions tonight, I will crank up the wind for folks. A Harrier. That kind of fun stuff doesn't work for me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the F-16 here and crank up the wind. Oh, that's one way to land it. All right, so kilometers per hour. There we go. I don't know why everything is in the metric system, but we cranked it up to 15 kilometers per hour, which may be somewhere around 7 to 10 miles an hour. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, someone wants to see me fly a helicopter? Sure, let's try it out. All right, let's try out a helicopter. Helicopters only. I don't think we got I don't think we got a 600, but we got a 500. And let's see. I don't know what the switches do. Well, it's been a long time since I've tried to fly a helicopter. I'm about to crash this bitch. Well, did I just bust the skid off? All right. Looks like that's all right. So that's our throttle hold. That's our idle switch. Okay. I know I'm not saying much. I got to concentrate when I'm flying helicopters. Whoa. Get up. Get up. All right. We're going to try to land this thing. Even though I suck at landing. Oh, that's all right. Yes. Yes. Fixed wing is my thing. No, no. No, GB. That was by special request. I'm going to go back to flying my fixed wing planes because I'm terrible at helicopters. All right. So I want to pick, let's do a Warbird tonight. at least for a little bit. Sure, let's try out a Mustang. Oh, what the hell's going on? There we go. I hate it when they start in safe, you know? That's not a knock on anybody that necessarily flies in safe mode, but man, sometimes when you're not expecting it, it can mess you up pretty bad. Huh. I guess the wind is high enough, it'll get you slowed down pretty good. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. I guess they don't have the flap to elevator mix turned up high enough in this thing. Yes, George Watts. Well, it's the first Monday of the month, which I know gets some people bummed out because, they want to talk about other things. Maybe they want to talk about, and look, I don't mind. I'll jump off here for a second and talk about some different current events that are happening in the little world of RC. All right. So I'll put the controller down for a second and we're going to shift the focus over to one of our other pilots. So let's see who's in here. Not very many folks in here tonight. Hopefully, we'll get some more folks in here flying. If you're not in here flying, you cannot win the gift certificate. So let's see what old Mike SSI is doing. There he is. Getting down. All right. What's up, Jeff in Lower Alabama? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, for those of you guys that are trying to get into the room, and again, the room name is RCAM RC Air Marshal Virtual Flying. Uh, and the password is Jenny's phone number. It's 8675309 because I'm old. Now, what I wanted to touch on tonight is to at least get some conversation going in the room. Yeah, thanks, George. Get some conversation going in here tonight. We have what people probably should have known. or at least expected, actually came true today. And that is the almost across the board price hike on all things airplanes at Horizon Hobby. And wanted to get a feel for how people are responding to that. What does everybody think in the room? I know the answer from somebody, from some folks is going to be, well, I don't buy anything from Horizon Hobby anyway. And if that's true, this doesn't affect you. But what I will say about it is it seems to be a trend across the board. All right. Now, I will also say for the people that are in the room flying right now that the ante has gone up. We did get a $30 donation from Mike SSI. So, Mike SSI, thank you very much, sir. So, the pot now for the winner of the wheel spin at the end of the night is $55. Mike SSI was about, I want to say it was about 10 to 15%, somewhere as low as like 5% increases. And I've seen it as high as 15% increases. So it was very that there wasn't a lot of consistency across the board. Some planes, went up by a little. Some planes went up by a lot. It seems like there was about a 15% increase across the board on a lot of, again, 10 to 15% increase across the board on. All right, George Watts, thank you, sir. So we are up to an $85 pot now for the winner of tonight's wheel spin. And remember, to be eligible to get your name on the wheel, you have to be in here in the flying with us. So yeah, it was fairly inconsistent. I don't know what they base their numbers on, but I'll be honest with you, I kind of expected it to happen. So it wasn't like a big shock to me. I think that for folks that have been paying attention, we knew it was coming, we just didn't know when. And apparently it happened on the first Monday of August. What's up, Kitty? Yeah, Dewan Smith, that's too bad, man. So that's kind of how it is right now with with the prices. And the thing is that even the stuff that is still out there on pre-order, the prices went up on some of those pre-order items. So I don't think that it's something that was limited to airplanes that are already out. Some of the brand new airplanes also had their prices increased. So it just kind of is what it is. Some of the biggest um, price increases that I saw were on electronics. Um, the iX20 SE, for example, I think that was sitting at 1,700 bucks, and the price is now 1999, $1,999. So that went up by 300 bucks. So you know, I mean that's about a 15. It's less than 20, but I think maybe more than a 15% price increase. It's it's quite a bit. And most of the receivers all went up by about $20 to $30 each, just depending on which one you're looking at. It seems like nothing in their lineup really escaped from the clause of the price increase, the Grim Reaper of RC pricing. Yes, right. Wrights is asking if he pre-ordered the Viper at 550 and now the price is 300 or is 600. Does he pay the 550 price or does he pay the $600 price? I would say that if your pre-order says 550 bucks, then that's the price you pay. But I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, I don't make up the rules. Yeah, well, Bill, that was pretty funny. Yep, and that's the thing, guys. Horizon did. I think that they were trying to ride it out. To be honest with you, I think they were trying to ride it out for as long as they could, and get this thing going. Maybe try to beat the virus. All of the price increases that we've been seeing across the board. I know that it's something that they were not thrilled about having to do. Um, and at least my understanding is that in the event that the world goes back to normal and the cost of shipping goods from China to the United States becomes more reasonable, that they'll adjust their prices accordingly. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that? The This whole virus has really screwed up everything coming in and out of China, for sure. Nice, Wild Bill. Welcome to the flying. Oh, the Osprey. I'm looking forward to the day that we can have an E-flite Viper 90 millimeter in here, because man, what a sweet plane that thing is. Let's see. Let's do a turbo timber. You get the wind blowing hard enough that you can almost stand these things still. That's a fun time. Right, so I know some people you could ask that would know the answer for sure. Yeah, Mike SSI, uh, I'm always kind of interested to find out what drives the price points on some of these new planes. I don't know if it's just simply because it's got a 90 millimeter power system that it's just inherently going to be a more expensive airplane. I don't know what goes into some of that decision making process. Yeah, and I mean, across the board, everybody's been increasing prices. So that's why I'm saying, like, I mean, Horizon is really like the last folks to do it. We've already seen the price hikes at Motion. We've seen the price hikes from FMS. I think all of the planes at Flex have gone up. Uh, I mean, the only people that really haven't started raising their prices yet, and I'm not sure why, is Banana, like the LX models. But I have to assume that it's coming. And I'm not sure about Hobby King. Folks that are more in tune with the Hobby King airplanes and what their prices are. Did the prices for Hobby King planes go up? Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That they've also been not quite as affected by this. Whew, ah, a little bit of havoc action. Sometimes I get sad that I wrecked my havoc, and then sometimes I'm just not that upset about it at all. I mean, it's a fast plane. It was a fun airplane while I had it. But there's other airplanes in this category that I just like better. Like the Avanti, man. The Avanti's awesome. You know, that's a great sport jet. And I think that there's going to be a lot of folks that really enjoy the woo. I'm able to get this thing going real slow. That wind speed. That's crazy. The I like the Avanti better. I really enjoy like the as far as sport jets, I really enjoyed flying the 70 millimeter Viper more than flying the Havoc. Let's follow Jeff in Lower Alabama around. See what he's up to. The I think the 90 millimeter Viper is going to be really fun. There's a bunch of sport jets I haven't tried yet. Um, you know, like I've never tried a Super Scorpion. What do you guys think about the Super Scorpion? Is the Super Scorpion worth giving it a shot? Hunter Yoakum, I have not tried uh, any sims other than Real Flight. I had Phoenix before Real Flight, but Phoenix is no longer in development. It is a discontinued product, so we won't ever be seeing an update of that one. And I definitely like Real Flight better than I liked Phoenix, but I haven't tried Picasim. So Gilbert, this is Real Flight 9. Real Flight 9.5 is what we are flying around in today. And Real Flight 9 supports multiplayer, so there can be up to 32 people in here flying with us. So if you've got Real Flight 9.5 and you're in here watching right now, feel free to jump in and join us, man. It is fun. And at the end of the day, we've already got $85 in our prize pot that we are going to be giving to a lucky winner of a wheel spin. So, all of the folks that are in here flying with us tonight, if you are here getting towards the end of the show, so around 9:50 Eastern, I'm going to take everybody that's in the room and we're going to put everyone's name on a wheel and we are going to spin that wheel, and whoever's name gets picked right now, we have at a minimum an $85 gift certificate to Horizon Hobby. And to go along with that, if there are any PayPal contributions tonight, so if you look at the ticker along the bottom, it will have our PayPal URL. So if you make a URL or you make a contribution to the channel tonight via PayPal, 100% of all PayPal contributions on these nights goes towards the payout for the winner of the wheel spin at the end of the fly-in. And I'm just going to take a look here and make sure that everything looks right. All right. So far, we have had an additional $60 thrown in from Mr. George Watts and Mr. Mike SSI on top of the $25 that I throw in. So right now we're sitting at 85 bucks total. And everybody that is in here flying with us tonight is going to be eligible to win that $85 gift certificate. And that's awesome. So thank you to George Watts. Thank you to Mr. Mike SSI. I appreciate it. I'm sure that everybody that's in here and flying appreciates it. And remember that if you want the prize to be higher, if you make a contribution via PayPal before we spin the wheel, 100% of PayPal contributions go towards that pot. So just for coming in here and having fun on the first Monday of every month, you will have an opportunity to win free RC stuff. And Lord knows, with the price increases at Horizon, these folks need some help. So if everybody in here throws in like $5, that'll be a nice little prize for whoever wins it. EQ, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Which one are you talking about? And yeah, Airvex, I'm not sure. I'm not sure um if the Sirius is actually on the boat and on its way over here. I don't get that much information. I just know that once it does arrive and they have them sitting in the warehouse at BitGo Hobby, that the price, uh, that the shipping will be free once we've got them here in the United States. But as of right now, if you want a Sirius, you have to pay that extra $60 if you want it in the next week. If you don't mind waiting, now here's the thing, that waiting game, you could be waiting a long time. And typically to have stuff sent here from China, that shipping cost is going to be about 120 to 150 bucks to ship a plane over here from China. The reason that it's only 60 is because Big Go Hobby is covering half of the shipping fees for people that want to buy it early. So kudos to them. Those folks at Big O are good people. Big O Bobby, Dr. Jing, running the show over there. And I think it's really cool that they're giving people the opportunity to buy a Sirius now and not have to wait for them to get over here in the container. So, yep, it's $60 more. But again, the typical cost to get something over here from China is like 120, 150 bucks to get it over here on an airplane, and you are paying half that. So that is pretty awesome. All right, Keith Higgins has just made a contribution via PayPal and bumped it up to an even $100. So the winner of tonight's wheel spin is going to get a $100 gift certificate to Horizon Hobby, which is pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to go back. Going to get another flight in here. Let's see, what am I going to use? Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's a turbine. Kind of a pain in the butt. Let's do Hangar 9, Pitts, a big one. Yes. I like these big old pits. It's fun to toss these big old birds around. Madam, why don't y'all both jump in? You can use the same registration key to install RealFlight on multiple machines. For those of you guys that did not know that, that have it on one computer and there may be multiple people in the house that might want to play, if that's the case, you can install RealFlight using the same key as long as you own all the computers. You can install RealFlight on as many computers as you want. Ah, Lyndon Stewart, good to see you, man. How you doing tonight? Kenny, if you tried that and it didn't work, did you call tech support? Oh, oh, that was a bad one. That was a bad one right there. 'Cause I have this copy of RealFlight installed on like 4 different machines, and it's working well on all of them. So it does work. I'm not sure why it's not working on yours, but it definitely works. Mickey B with the jokes. Yeah, it could just be that they don't want, a bunch of like Windows 7, Windows Vista machines in the RealFlight atmosphere. That if you're gonna log into RealFlight, they only allow so many Windows Vista machines all at once. So, because all of your machines are like Windows 98 SE and Windows Vista, they they only allow you to have it installed on one. Oh, who took? Aaron Phillips, what's up? Someone took me out, knocked my wing right off. Jackson RC Aviation, what is up? It was good to see old Brendan McCormick make it down there and come fly with you guys. That was awesome. The Hangar 9 Carbon Cub? Yeah, we can fly the Hangar 9 Carbon Cub. Uh-oh. Woo, this thing's giving me fits. That was a crappy landing. I like the big Cub Crafter. This big Cub Crafter's cub is giant. Lyndon, no, this is Real Flight 9.5, and it has lots of planes. Now, this used to be a product that was distributed by Hobbyco, so they've got a lot of the old Hobbyco planes, like the Fly Zone, Great Planes. Um, I'm sure there's others that I'm just not thinking of right now, but when Hobbyco was purchased by Horizon Hobby a couple years back, Horizon Hobby added a bunch of their planes in there. So now you've got a lot of E-Flight, Hobby Zone, and Hangar 9 planes as well. So, I mean, yes, it is owned by E-Flight, so it kind of makes sense. Or it's owned by Horizon now, the publishing rights. That a lot of the models in here now are going to be Horizon models, especially new stuff that we see. Boy, look at this Cub Crafters Cub. I mean, this thing is just creeping along in that headwind. Oh no. So I'm going to try and get a high performance run out of the Cub Crafters Cub, this big old Hangar 9, and see what a high speed pass looks like. Are y'all ready for this? This is the full throttle high speed pass. Look at it go. Yeah. You you hit the windsock, Tony? All right. There is a decathlon. So let's I will jump in a decathlon in the name of science. If I remember right, the decathlon is actually a pretty well-behaved plane as well. Super decathlon right there. Let's go with the old classic red and white. There it is. Yeah, the decathlon, the high wing sports plane. I really need to get like a plane that's just a piece of crap, something that someone gives to me that I can just treat like just a junk plane and just go out and beat the crap out of it. So I can go out and fly that thing. Uh-oh. And not give a dang. Because that's my biggest, like you guys see the flight videos and stuff that I put up. I mean, I fly super conservative because I don't want to tear up airplanes. But I mean, it's not like I can't fly like that. I just don't. Because I don't want to break stuff. And in the simulator, like no one gives a crap. And I think if I had a plane or two that I just didn't care about, if I wreck it, it gets broken, whatever, I would get a lot better at doing this kind of stuff. And then I could have much more interesting flight videos when I head out to the field. Now maybe I should just pick one. Pick one of these ones that I don't really care what happens to it, and just go out there and rip it. And if it breaks, oh well. It lived a good life, right? One of these dynaplanes. That's what I need. I got this Focke-Wulf 190 over here, and y'all know how I feel about German planes, just generally speaking. Anyway, maybe that's what I should do with the old Focke-Wulf. Get out there and rip it. Uh-oh. Yep. No. See, I'd hate to do that with like a brand new plane. That part makes no sense to me. I can't get like a brand new plane and then use it with the intent of possibly crashing it, right? Like I would feel bad about that. Oh, oops. But I do have some planes here that I could use as stunt planes, planes for getting a little crazy. I've got my Dynam FW190. Let's see, the Dynam Hellcat, although I'd prefer to not wreck the Hellcat. What's up, Sea Mafia? How you doing tonight? Amy says hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. What?
Don't be making fun of me.
Don Check, what's up? Boss 223. How's it going?
That sounded very pornish.
What?
That sounded very porny.
What?
That sounded very porny.
What sounded porn like? Oh, I know. Oh, come here, Rusty. Oh, so y'all can y'all can see one of the UMX Dobermans.
They're not Doberman.
They're UMX Dobermans.
No.
Ultra micro. Here we go. Now we can see UMX Doberman number one and UMX Doberman number two, and the whole RC Air Marshal clan.
Maybe he's not impressed. No, that's fixed.
All right. So I think that might even be an interesting video to get the FW190 out and just film it while. Yeah, see Mafia. Yeah, I got her a spool of dental floss, dude. Why do people ask me to do these ridiculous things? So I actually think that'd be a pretty fun video to make. To take the FW190 Actually, the FW190, that may not be the best choice because it's such the dynaplanes, the servos are so slow that the roll rates on the dynaplanes are just terrible. So that may be one where I take like some faster servos and put it in there, and maybe increase the aileron throws so I get a little faster roll rates out of it. That'd probably make it a little more fun. And just take it out and beat the crap out of it and try to, kind of get over some of my fears of what's going to happen if I fly the planes too low to the ground. Let me flip this around here a little bit. Sorry, you guys are sitting here watching nothing happen when there's people here flying. Look at Tony Spears getting some with the Aero Scout. Check that guy out. Get you some, Tony. Inverted. Ken Bird, what is happening? Yeah, sorry, it was because I was being an idiot and we were looking at my airplane on the ground. Oh, what plane is that? What plane is that W. Wilson paints is flying? I can't remember what the name of that plane is. It is a Skywalker, maybe? Is that what it is? Yep, so, yeah, Spacewalker, there you go. Oh, is that you, Wild Bill? Flying that Spacewalker? Skywalker, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, I don't think that Dyna Mustang's going anywhere. That thing's done, dude. It's a lot worse than I thought once I got it home. But it looks cool. There's a lot of nostalgia. What's up, Roach Coach? How you doing tonight? Yeah, Ken Bird, that is a fact. It is no longer a rumor. The rumors came true today. We saw basically a 5 to 20% increase on everything at Horizon Hobby today. At least the Horizon Hobby brands. So I don't think that comes as a big shocker to a lot of folks. We just didn't know exactly when it was going to happen. Um, so it is what it is. If you were looking for a plane yesterday and you didn't pull the trigger, if you went back and look at your cart today, you'll find that that plane is no longer the same price. Cutting the grass is never as fun as flying. All right, so I will be right back, folks. Y'all can keep watching airplanes. Mother Nature is calling me, and I don't want to tell her no. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So that was my bathroom thought. Is anybody that's in the room or anybody flying right now, is anybody opposed to the idea of donating tonight's pot to Che Hamilton, who put out a video this week of a pretty nasty crash with his Black Horse L-39? It's about a $2,000 airplane. I know that us donating $100 to Che is not going to be enough to get the airplane back, but it'll make a little bit of a dent in helping him recover from that loss. So that's what I'd like to do with it. If anybody is opposed, though, I mean, if we have one no, it has to be unanimous. If we have one no, then we're not going to do it. But that's what I'd like to do with it. Awesome. Awesome. I'm not seeing any no's yet, but if we do have any no's, then let me know. And also, any PayPal donations that we bring in tonight will go towards that cause. So same kind of deal, where I'm going to pitch in the first 25 and everything that we get in addition to that tonight, we're going to donate that to Che Hamilton from Hamilton's Hangar, and we're going to help him out because that is a big loss of an airplane. That Black Horse L-39 took a nasty dive. He had some kind of issue with it, and that's a big loss, man. That's a big loss to take. So, George Watts, it looks like he just lost control of it. I'm not sure if something came loose or he was having a radio problem. He was flying the Jetty radio, so I have to assume that he had control of it. But I mean, the airplane just fell out of the air, man. He lost uh, he lost control of it, and it just started spinning, corkscrewing down and smashed into the ground and wrecked the poo out of it. So I mean, I feel terrible for him. But according to Che, a lot of the electronics were salvageable. So he still got, the retracts. He still got everything else. Michael writes a thank you, sir. So we are now up to $115. $115. Yeah, Jeff, I think he had enough airspeed. That shouldn't have been a stall. Um, at least I don't think so, but what do I know? It didn't look like it should have stalled. It looked like he had plenty of airspeed, and it just started. He just lost it, and I'm not sure why. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it can. So that makes things a little easier. We don't have to put a wheel together. We don't have to do anything, crazy like that. Now that's odd. The big GB took out the Draco. So Don Shack, if you look at the ticker going along the bottom of the screen, it will have the URL there to make PayPal contributions, and I believe it is paypal.me/DavidMarshall3. Man, this GB is just tearing up everybody's stuff. Yeah, Reed, that was a rough one. That was a rough video to watch, man, and I'm super happy that everybody is on board with helping Che out, man, because that was rough to watch, man. That's a super nice airplane, and I just felt terrible for him. So as we do here on the RC Air Marshal YouTube channel, we've got a little bit of RC philanthropy coming and helping out Che Hamilton. Not a new pilot, but sometimes the things that we do in the name of RC philanthropy isn't always going towards helping a new pilot. And just this airplane that we've got flying in real flight right now, the big nasty Draco. We're still waiting on the Draco to come in, but I put together a little bit of a fundraiser action a little while back for our good friend down in Guyana, South America, who just has absurd prices for all things RC down there in South America. So we decided that we were going to help him out too. Unfortunately, the Draco's not in stock yet, but as soon as we get that, we're going to be sending that down to South America for Lyndon, and that was super cool. Everybody in the community helped out a lot to make that happen. So thank you guys for that too. And our next bout of RC philanthropy is happening right now tonight. Well, we're going to be helping out our buddy Che Hamilton recover from the loss of his Black Horse L39. Now, I don't know that he's going to get another Black Horse L39, but whatever he decides to do with it, this is just something, a good faith gesture from all the folks here that are part of this community to help a brother out. And I love Che. I love what he's doing, and I love that he, has the courage to even post a video like that, because that was a nasty crash. It's cool, Sea Mafia. Yeah, someday we gotta work on your real flight installation, because that thing has been giving you fits every time you try to get in here with us. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mike SSI, this was one of the, it's a model on the, man, what is the name of the website? Knife Edge. It's on the Knife Edge swap pages. You can go and download it. It is a user created airplane. So somebody made it and made it available for download. It's free. You can go grab it off of the Knife Edge forums, and it flies good. Let's see. Let's try out the old Habu. Habusaki. Woohoo! Bringing in the old Habu. There it is. Mr. Hamilton, what is going on? So, Che, I don't know if you got the word from somebody and they were like, hey man, get in here so you can hear about the cool stuff we got going on here tonight. But I don't know, Che, have you ever participated in one of our fly ins before? So, what we do is on the virtual fly ins, first Monday of the month, we do a drawing at the end of that sucked. We do a drawing at the end of the fly-in, so I throw in 25 bucks at the beginning, and then all the contributions that we bring in over the course of the evening, we will give that away to a lucky winner. And we have decided collectively that rather than somebody that's in the fly-in tonight, we are going to contribute the entire pot for this evening's fly-in to you, my friend, to help you recover from the loss of that Black Horse L39. So, Che Hamilton, the community is coming together to help you out. Oh, wow. Look at this. And, we may not be able to buy the entire L39 for you, but we're going to get you pretty close, buddy. We're going to do the best that we can. So, we were at one. Let's see. $310. $310 right now that we're going to be donating to the cause for Che Hamilton to help you recover from the loss of the L-39. Uh, Dude, this is what the community does. Che, you know this. And you got another baby on the way, dude. You don't need to be worried about that airplane and how you're gonna get it back. We're gonna help you, my man. We are gonna help you. Well, what I'm hoping is we can at least absorb enough of the cost of that airframe to make it where buying another one is gonna be like buying a foamy. Yep. So we still got 15 more minutes. Everything that we bring in via PayPal between now and the end of the show is going to go to Che Hamilton to help him recover from the loss of his Black Horse L-39. Currently, we are up to $310, and I think we can make a little bit bigger dent. So, if you guys are willing to help out our brother Che in recovering from the loss of that airplane, we can any contributions that you make via PayPal between now and the end of the show will go towards helping Che get. Well, you guys are awesome. So we just got in another $50, $25 from JT200 Driver, another $25 from Old Man Kenny Kniff. And listen, when Kenny makes a donation, like that hurts him to the core. Mickey B, I did. So Mickey B, RC, threw in $100, dude. So that's awesome. George Watts threw in $100. So thank you so much to all you guys that are helping out to help Che get, at least recover some of the loss from the L-39. Uh, at this point, I believe we are sitting at $360. $360, y'all. So that's awesome. Dude, that makes me emotional. Woo! Tony Spears just threw in another $25. It brings us up to $385. Dude, you guys are awesome. This community is fantastic. Um, y'all are awesome. And this is the kind of stuff that I love to do for people. And I mean, Che's been great for the community. And everything that he puts out there. His love for this hobby is undeniable. And I mean, number one, I think it was super courageous of him to even post that video. I don't think I would have posted that video. I'd have been like, oh, hell no. But the stuff that he's done, to advance his piloting skills, I mean, he's lost a couple of planes just in the name of trying to get good. And, some of them were mistakes that he made, but I don't think that L-39, I've seen it. I don't think that was a mistake. Um, you know, I'm one of those people that, like, if I did something wrong, I can swallow that loss a lot easier than planes just falling out of the damn sky. I mean, that was crazy. So I'm glad that we're able to come together and get this working. See, Mafia, the PayPal link is in the ticker at the bottom of the page. It is, I believe it's paypal.me/David Marshall 3. Oh my God, dude. See, Mafia, stepping up, son. We are at $485, dude. 485 bucks that we're going to be donating to Che Hamilton. Um, that's awesome, guys. That's awesome. So thank you, C Mafia. Just donated another $100 towards, and really, Che, I don't think any of us care what you do with the money. We'd love to see you get another L39, but at the end of the day, I mean, you can do whatever you want with this. We're just trying to help you recover from that loss because I know that that hurt, to lose such an expensive airplane. But we're sitting at $485. That's amazing, guys. What we can do in 2 hours just amazes me. And it's a virtual fly-in night too. That's the other part that really amazes me. I mean, we know that the audience is a little bit smaller when we do these virtual fly-ins, and with 40 people here, we were still able to collect almost 500 bucks. So that's awesome. And we're still not done. We still have 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes that we will be taking collections, and we'll be taking donations via PayPal all the way through the end of the evening. So if you guys still want to make a contribution towards helping Che recover from the loss of that Black Horse L39, let me know. You can make that donation via PayPal, and I will make sure that Che gets that at the end of the show. And that's why I like doing the PayPal things, because we can go ahead and get people set up immediately. Like as soon as the show is over, boom. And I've got a few people that I'm going to make phone calls to when the show is over, people that I haven't seen in the chat tonight. Is Kenny getting all emotional too? Dude, this is an awesome community. It really is. And the things that you guys have done for me in the past, what we were able to put together for Lyndon, what we're doing for Che tonight, is all a huge testament to just how incredibly generous this community is. I'm proud to know all of you. Uh, we're doing some awesome stuff. So thank you to everybody who contributed. You guys are amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to land this plane. That was terrible. I'm gonna just retire from flying for the evening, and we're gonna watch somebody else Man, let's see what Kenny's doing. Oh, Kenny's not even flying. Kenny's like wiping his face. The JT 200 driver, he is, I believe he's also flying a little F-16, ain't he? Look at that. Shoo! All right, so we got 7 more minutes. For those of you guys that don't know, we are, donating 100% of the PayPal contributions. One of our RC brethren lost a very expensive plane this last week, a Black Horse L-39, and we are taking collections tonight to help him recover from that loss. Jeff in Lower Alabama. All right, so we were at $485. Jeff in Lower Alabama just contributed another $55. So what's that put us at? $540. $540 that we're up to so far. Um, that's amazing. So Che, what I need you to do is send me if you have a PayPal, Che, send me your PayPal address and you can send that to Dave at rcairmarshal.com. Dave at rcairmarshal.com. Shoot me your the email address that you can accept PayPal payments to, and we're gonna help you out tonight, which is awesome. I love all you guys, man. This is amazing. 540. $540. Mickey B, that's funny. All right. Hey, I know that there's some people that have made some pretty big donations, but listen, when we're doing this kind of stuff, even the small donations make a big impact. So, just because you can't donate $100, if you can afford to donate $5, if you can afford to donate $10, that's still going to go a long way to to helping our man Che recover from this loss. Because I mean, I'll tell you that Black Horse L-39, as we all know, that's an expensive one. Oh yeah, it definitely all adds up. That's amazing. So yep, that's where we're sitting right now. $540. Ray, you did miss fly-in day, but I'll tell you something that you may not miss out on. So I don't know if you were watching um, Che Hamilton's and Hamilton's Hangar YouTube channel this week, But Che lost his Black Horse L39 this week. And I know when I saw that video, it about made me sick. Tonight, where we normally do a $25 gift certificate, and then everybody who makes PayPal contributions towards um, the pot will spin the wheel at the end of the night and give all of the PayPal contributions to a lucky winner. Tonight, I decided that all of the PayPal contributions and the initial $25 is going to go to Che to help him recover from the loss of that Black Horse L39. So you have made it in time to make a contribution to the cause if you want to help out. So right now we are up to $540 that we're going to be donating to Che at the end of the fly-in tonight, which is amazing. This community is awesome. So I hate to hit people up like direct, like, hey Ray, it's not too late to make a contribution if you want. So yeah, yeah. I mean that was tough to watch, um, and I think it's awesome that we're all getting together tonight to help our man Che out and uh, and try to recover from that loss and help him get something going to replace that Black Horse L39. Because man, that hurt me to watch. Hamilton Tanger, you got it, buddy. You got it. Listen, this is what we do, man. When people are down and they need help, we help them out. Hey, I mean that's up to Che, really. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be saying no to a brand new FMS 90 millimeter fan. But that's awesome, Ray. Thanks, man. All right, guys. So that is it for tonight. Um, Che, shoot me your PayPal address to Dave at rcairmarshal.com. We are going to go ahead and cut it off for the night. Anybody that wants to make a last minute contribution, you can. The My PayPal address or my PayPal link is at the bottom of rcairmarshal.com. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a link there to make a PayPal contribution, or you can send it directly to the URL that for PayPal contributions, which is going to be paypal.me/David Marshall 3. So David Marshall and the number 3. So if you want to make a contribution via PayPal, I absolutely appreciate it. You can find a link at the very bottom of rcairmarshal.com. And either way you slice it, we absolutely appreciate you guys helping out tonight. I think we're doing something really cool for one of the members of our community who experienced a quite hefty loss this week. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and well, let y'all look at my big face for a little bit. Did Alpha ever get back to me? Rich M. Yeah, did Matt? So I want to say you got to ask Matt. Did he never get his gift card from Alpha? Tony Spears, that's not an update. That is an airplane that is a user created airplane. It is available on the swap pages. George Watts, you got it. You betcha. You guys have done amazing things for me, and that's what I want to do for as long as I am able. I want to be able to help people out the same way you guys have helped me out in the past. So, Rich M, if that's the case, I'm gonna shoot him an email because that we had that squared away like a day after after the thing. So that's surprising. I'll get in touch with him. I'll let you know. Anyway, guys, everybody have a great night. Be sure to come over to visit Ray's show, Goniac Fire Booty, Guniac 33 Fire Booty. Be sure to check out his channel here in about 15 minutes. He's going to be doing his live show tonight, and it's going to be fantastic. Everybody have a great night. We will see y'all all next week, where as long as it's still in one piece, we'll be taking a closer look at the 70 millimeter F-16 from E-flite. This is a new version with the AR-631. I absolutely love that plane. That thing is amazing. We'll see y'all next week. Everybody have a great week. See you in Ray's show. Good night, guys.